Hey folks, it's Jim. I just wanted to share a product that I picked up and am completely surprised about and completely happy with. But anyway, it's a headlamp. And some of you may be struggling trying to find a headlamp in a low-cost price range. And this one happens to be $12 to $14 at where? At Walmart. It is by Ozark Trail. I picked it up at Walmart Friday, and I went out this weekend and tested it and just wanted to give it a shot, because when I find a genuine Cree bulb, right, that is for less than $20, I want to give it a shot. And this was $12. So I took it out in the field and I thought, well, the brightness is 150 lumens. That was the other thing. 150 lumens out of a headlamp. And that 150 lumens will go 6 hours. So that's very nice if you have to look across water bodies, or because it'll go 90 meters plus. 90 meters it says, but it lit up beyond 90 meters, I could see. So that was pretty interesting as well. But the lower setting was only 15 lumens. So it had 150 using this whole Cree bulb on the high end, 15 lumens on the low end. So I thought that was going to let me down, but I thought, hey, 150 lumens would be real nice to really light someplace up. But the 15 lumens I found absolutely fantastic. And I think they really talked to some thru hikers and some trekkers and a lot of overnight type people who spent time reading, because that 15 lumens was absolutely perfect without causing a big blowback of brightness into my eyes and giving me a headache trying to read at night in my tent or my hammock. So I enjoyed that about it too. Also, the 15 lumens will go 66 hours on a single battery load. Awesome. Fantastic. That's one of my requirements, is will it exceed 40 hours. And this goes 66 hours on the 15 lumen. I also found I could trek quite easily. It was bright enough with a wide enough band to give me trekking on the 15 lumen setting, which means I could trek for 66 hours and camp, which means I've got 2 or 3 weeks in the field with this headlamp, using it to read, cook, set up camp, and other things. Now, if I put it on bright, I can light up a huge area, really. And way too bright to be doing for personal use, I gotta tell you that. This thing is outstanding. It exceeded my expectations in every facet, but I wanted to show you this as well. Okay, the dual red lamps. Can you see them there? Very excellent. And this particular exercise was land navigation at night using maps, plotting courses, and arriving at your destination at a 24:1 scale. You land navigators know that. So it was just a fun exercise we were doing, and movement at night and things of that nature, and just to keep skills fresh and so forth. But this light exceeded my expectations on that as well. I knew it had the 2 red LEDs, but I didn't know they were going to be that good. I could actually trek in the red with this and see. Very nice. A lot of people may not know that red allows you to read maps a little better at night. And also, your eyes adjust quicker when you turn off a red light. If you have to go covert, your eyes adjust almost immediately, whereas if you're using any kind of white light, your eyes take time to adjust back to dark, whereas red, not so much, if not at all. Okay, also, if you're using night vision, you pretty much have to use red. Most of you use night vision know that. You can't be using bright white lights. So anyway, just wanted to show that. So the red exceeded my expectations. So every category of this little $12 lamp exceeded my expectations. Now, I cannot attest to whether or not it's waterproof or not, but that doesn't matter to me, because it goes under the bill of my cap anyway, or my helmet, or whatever I'm wearing. So it's not going to get doused or drizzled or wet, because my cap's covering it, and I don't truly worry about that. If you're a spree lunker, you need to get something else that's waterproof, and you need to get into the $100 range, $50 to $100 range, or $200 even. And with an extra battery pack and all of that, you may have to pay some money. So, but I don't need that. I also carry backups, right? But I wanted to show the size of this. This is a cheap headlamp, with all those LED lights and LEDs, the little ones. This one, look at how small and contained it is comparatively. I mean, nice. The exact same battery load, only this thing gives you more time, more power, a better level on your low setting to cook, set up camp, and read by, and even trek. I like the low setting for trekking. It's not so bright. Doesn't give me that blowback, problem. So very nice. And I always carry backups. This is a Bushnell Micro, which works well too, but it's 65 lumens, and it burns its single battery out quite quickly. So I have high-priced headlamps and I have low-priced headlamps. This is now my number one. It's that simple, and I paid, I think, $12.79 for it or something like that at Walmart. Talk about, I'm just absolutely ecstatic. So anyway, it is the Ozark Trail LED multicolor headlamp. I recommend you try one and tell me what you think about it. It has exceeded all of my expectations for a low-cost headlamp. I think it was well thought through. I think Ozark Trail people really consulted trekkers and people who use this stuff as their tent lighting or their hammock lighting for reading and just being comfortable in your nightly setup, as well as having to really reach out a distance, giving you that capacity as well. And the hours on the low setting of 15 lumens was 66. What an awesome advantage that is. 66 hours of field time on, your batteries. The likelihood of this running out on anything under 2 weeks is nil. You know what I mean? And so I just wanted to share that. I have probably 10 different headlamps. This is now my number one because it just exceeds every category for me and gives me excellent runtime, great reading, and all of that. Tell me what you think, or if you own one, if you feel the same way. I wanted to share that with you for a low-cost item, and also I wanted to share this part. Very stout setting clicker in there. That's not going to wear out anytime soon, I don't think. Very stout. Listen to that. Very stiff, very nice. I like that about it too. The headband, a single headband, unlike the other ones. A lot of mine have the 3 straps and one across the top of the head. I felt much better with this on. This thing stayed secure. That headband is very stout, very secure. I had no problems with it moving whatsoever, even sweating because it was getting warm out there. Setting it. Didn't move the headband either. It stayed very secure. I feel very confident with this device. I'm very happy with it again. And remember, I don't get anything for doing these. Obviously, you wouldn't get anything from Walmart anyway. But Ozark Trail, LED multicolored headlamp, 150 lumens. Give it a shot. Tell me what you think. It's exceeded all of my expectations. Experience, strength, and hope. Jim out.